What's the haps? I'm Morocco and welcome to WildStar Walks. This is going to be, for those keeping score, my new series which I'm hopefully going to replace Spiel with. Let's do a little bit of walking and talking and I'll tell you what it is and what it's about. Walking and talking is mostly what it's going to be about. So obviously I quit playing Spiral Knights a little while back, which kind of put an end to me doing any kind of Spiral Spiel stuff. And I like the format, I wanted to continue on with the format. So the whole sort of playing a video game, walking and talking and doing stuff, that was something that appealed to me. I wanted to carry on doing that, but I need a new format for it. I've tried doing it with WildStar in the past, that is something I have attempted. And it didn't work out too well. People were like, there's too much going on, there's too many distractions, I can't focus on topics. I keep running off doing side quests, doing things, talking about side quests, doing things. I'm not really particularly focused on, you know, the actual walking, talking thing. Speaking of side quests, there is a discovery there, and I would kind of like to get it. So let's just kill these things. There we go. This is a lobby area, so none of these things are going to be in any way challenging, but I want to see what's in there. It's a toolbox. What is in the toolbox? The toolbox contains a rune crafting bag. Very good, very good. Might as well pick up the bits. There we go, and a few greens. All get sold or dismantled. Anyway, yeah, walking and talking, that's the name of the game. It's a format I like doing, it's a format I enjoy watching people do, and it's something I would like to do more of. So, yeah, WildStar is a gorgeous game, and I figure if they could just sort of strip out all the wandering off and doing things on the side part of the show, we could actually just show you some really gorgeous scenery. And go for a bit of a hike. This is what this is. This is hiking. This is actually what this is going to be. This is going to be hiking, I think. This is going to be hiking. I got my hiking gear on. See, all ready for the outdoors here. And yeah, we're going to go find some interesting places to explore. I am an explorer in WildStar. I am generally an explorer in most video games that I play. I tend to play an explorative play style. And in WildStar particularly, it equips one well for getting to really interesting places. So I'm going to show you some really interesting places. We're not going to do it at breakneck speed. I'm not going to be like, here, hop on your hoverboard and climb up here, climb up here, climb up here, climb up here, and you can get to these places. No, we're going to go for a stroll. We're going to go for a gentle walk across the wilderness to places you might not have seen before. Especially if you're not an explorer, chances are you won't have gotten to these places. If you don't play WildStar, you won't have seen these places. So yeah, we're here, we're in Galeras. I'm taking a wide berth around critters that want to fight me. Not that they're going to be terribly challenging if they do fight me, but nonetheless, I prefer to stay out of combat. So we started out in Whitespire Vigil, which is the closest exile camp we can get to where we're headed, which is Henge today. Henge is an interesting place I stumbled across almost entirely by accident once upon a time. It's really cool. So, yeah, I want to show you guys it. I'm going to skirt around the Crimson Base of Operations. That's a lot of Dominion stuff. If you're a Dominion wanting to go on this walk, it's probably going to be less of a concern. If you're an Exile wanting to do this walk, maybe you want to go around it. I don't know. It depends what level you are, to be honest. It's just less trouble if you go around it, I think. But dummies should have no trouble. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go climb this mountain. I'm going faster than I thought I would go, actually. I'm going at, obviously, strolling speed. The game does have a variety of different walking speeds for various role-playing aspects for the most part. There's literally no other reason other than role-playing to go at anything other than the highest speed, but yeah, we are out in the countryside, going for a stroll, going for a hike. Therefore, I'm role-playing it at walking at the slowest speed. As I say, if I were to just hop on a mountain and climb to the mountain, I'd be there. I'd have been there within a couple minutes, you know. So there are things to collect, there are trees, I really don't care about that. This is all low-level stuff. Galeras is a level, what level? Level 17-ish kind of thing, judging by the enemies that are there. So, it's been a while since I was here. Actually, I think Galeras, indeed starting at the tower that I started at, was probably one of the first videos I ever did in WildStar. Now, this one does involve going through the hidden hills, which involves going through these nasty ICI camp over here. I don't know if I probably can't get, can I get through the gap in the middle here? No, that's not passable. A lot of this stuff is, well, it's helpful that I'm a stalker for getting through this stuff. Anybody else might have to, well, stab a few dudes. I can go invisible, which is, you know, helpful. That is pretty helpful. It says I've gone back to running, which I haven't. I'm guessing that's a weird interface issue with stealth, I suppose. Carbine, fix your game, please. Yeah, the Knoxbane prison camp. There's a whole bunch of quest chains and stuff go through here. But we don't care about that. Hidden, nestled away behind the camp, is this secret path up the mountains behind it. It's not that secret, but if you're just here for the quest, chances are you'll go in, kill a bunch of dudes, and you'll go out without finding this whole thing behind it, which is kind of cool. So we're going to go for a wander up the hillside. So yeah, let's talk about the things. Let's talk about things. I say it's going to be kind of a spiritual successor / actual successor to Spiral Knights. Call it what you will. It's a format for me to talk about video games. Yeah, let's talk about the things that we talk about. Because we haven't done one for a while. It's been, when was the last one? It would have been early to mid-November. Yeah, it's been 2 months. Yeah, but the lion's share of 2 months since I last did anything in this format. So let's talk about what has gone on since then. December obviously was an interesting one on the channel where I did my narrative month thing, which is not what, you know, in terms of growing the channel and whatnot, it's not what I would like to be doing on this channel. It's definitely not. Hopefully some people enjoyed it. It seemed like people got a kick out of Nanolife. I really thoroughly enjoyed Nanolife. Nanolife is, yeah, that's one of those games that when I play it, I was like, I'm really glad I played Nanolife, all things considered, honestly. So, yeah, I'm happy with that one. I'm very happy with that. 80 Days was not well received. I didn't expect it to be well received. It was not well received the first time I did it, so I don't know why I expected it to be better the second time. There's still some to go. I haven't finished playing those. I haven't got footage of finishing all those, so I don't know whether anyone's interested in seeing me finish them. There's obviously Within 2 as well, sat there, that needs finishing as well. Neither of those are the most well-received things on my channel. I'd prefer to just end them and move on to other things. Normally I would have no qualms about it, but the fact that I did this whole thing for a month where I was like, I'm going to do this for a month, yeah, that was kind of... I kind of feel bad about kind of leaving it now. This is pretty cool. That's a nice vista. Well, it'd be a nicer vista if it was less industrialized down the bottom there, though. But some cool sights. This thing on my interface is really annoying me because that's what I'm walking, and so if it's sprinting, it never seems to go away. If it's walking, it goes away. There we go. I guess am I walking now? Am I actually walking? I am walking. Such a weird interface quirk. At any rate, yeah, I feel like there's a screenshot in that. Now, did I bind it to the same one as World of Warcraft? Because I bound so much of this game to the same thing as World of Warcraft. Yes, Alt-Z is screenshotty mode. Brilliant. In which case, yeah, give me screenshots. I want that. Cool. Alt-Z. Cool. There we go, some vistas. I'll get another one on the top. One of these will probably become like the thumbnail or something. I don't know. There's a bridge up here. The bridge is out, though. If I could get more of a run-up at it, there's a nice speed boosty thing that would let you jump it quite easily. I can't get a run-up at it, you know, since we're taking it sedate. I'm not going to go cruising across here on some crazy souped-up motorbike or weird floaty board thing. So, yeah. I'm going to take the long way under the bridge, really, I guess. So, Narrative Month was an interesting one for me on the channel. If you want to see those finished, you should let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you want to know what's going on there, if you're like, hey, I wanted to see the end of Within, sure. If there's interest, yeah, but honestly, weirdly enough, most of the interest on my channel at the minute all of a sudden seems to be Slime Rancher. That's probably not the biggest surprise in the world, given that it's Nick Popovich, creator of Spiral Knights, that made it, so everyone's like, oh my god, it's Nick Popovich's new thing! So, yeah, that's probably why the interest there, but everyone was like, yeah, that actually looks really interesting, I want to see more of that, so I might be having that. Incidentally, that's also available to pre-order now. I should probably put links in the descriptions of the videos to that now, but yeah, you can actually pay monies for it, and that will get you early access to it at some point soonish. So yeah, that was good. I grossly underestimated how fast characters walk in this, even at walking pace. I was like, I'm walking this. This is going to take me like half an hour to get up here. I was fully expecting this to take me half an hour. Not 10 minutes. It was like walking speed. It should take me easy 10 minutes. No, easy half an hour, not 10 minutes. And yet, here we are. Top of the mountains. It's not, it doesn't look, it's, it feels like it's kind of a grey, overcast, very British kind of mountain climbing day. I think it's just the fact that night is falling upon us here. The sun was setting not so long ago, now there's a moon hanging in the sky. And weird, starry vistas. I guess those are the rings of the planet, I suppose, running across there. Man, it would be cool to be on a planet that had rings. That'd be so cool. This is what you're coming up here for. If you're an explorer, you may have stumbled across this at some point. This is indeed what you were in fact looking for. There's one of these things. In fact, there was one of those things back on the tower where we started, because I dropped one there. Yeah, if you're doing your cartography, this is the vista you're looking for. This is indeed the one. All right, let's do screenshots again. I'm gonna be really annoying and do loads of these, but the windmills are cool. The mountain sticking out in the background. Oh, the spaceship's going past that I didn't get to catch in time. Ah, scenic. Scenic. Very scenic. Cool. Alright, I got my screenshot. I'm a happy man. I was hoping there'd be another thing would fly past and I could go, ha! I got a screenshot. But no. They're not that frequent. Hey ho. Oh well. We're up here now. Okay then. Let's stop with the walking for a moment. Let's just break format for just a second, because I don't want to be walking away from what happens here. What you might not know about up here is there is invoke the summoning ritual. Yeah. I've done this before I did this one completely by accident last time I was up here. I was like, what is this? Invoke the summoning ritual. Unresponsive, needs time to reach. Oh no! Oh, there's someone's like a world boss. Last time I was up here, I accidentally summoned a world boss, and I was like, oh god, what have I done? This is horrifying. Oh no, I just accidentally created a world boss. Can I get in here? I can't get in here. Which was just crazy. It was like suddenly it's just this massive 20-man raid thing just pops up on top of this hill, and is like, hey, I'm gonna kill you now. I suppose with it being a world boss, some people, a fair few people probably will know about this, but just the fact that I stumbled across it by accident was just kind of why this location is so prominent in my memory. Is like, oh, it's that place where I accidentally summoned a 20-man raid boss. Yeah, that was quite a day. That was quite the day. And yeah, I thought I'd bring you guys, show you the location, see some sights. I just think there's a lot of really cool scenery in WildStar that I want to show you, and this is, yeah, just part of it. So, I'm going to have to plan some longer walks, clearly. Hopefully you guys like this format, at any rate. It's maybe less action-packed than Spiel, but honestly, I feel like the 150 episodes of Spiel that I did all had pretty much the same action and same content going on in them. There may have been 150 episodes, but they were all 150 episodes of very, very, very similar content, you know, video-wise. Hopefully the topics of discussion were enough to keep you engaged. Everyone always says, oh yeah, we came for the commentary. Whenever I do this in any other video game, nobody comes back, I'm telling you that much. I don't know why anybody would watch those videos for that video game, but because the video game was really boring by the end of it. The video game was really boring by the second episode. It was exactly the same as the first episode. But, yeah. Let's try and stick to a path kind of thing over here. So, yeah, that's... Spiel was always a weird one for me. No matter how many times I was like, hey, are you guys watching for Spiral Nights or watching for my commentary? Everyone was like, yeah, it's definitely your commentary. Yeah, commentary's great, yeah. So I was like, so if I did this in another game, you guys would watch? Question mark? I was like, yeah, of course. Nobody does, by the way. For what it's worth, I would be very intrigued to see this. Spiel usually got around 200 views a video, sort of towards the end there. If this video gets 200 views, well, shut my mouth, okay? Fine. I stand corrected. Yeah, sure. If this gets about 50 views, I will continue to be baffled and puzzled by the whole Spiral Nights thing. This path brings us back down into kind of a war zone thing, so... yeah, that's going to be a fun place to wind up back down. I don't think there's an easy way up either way. It's kind of a rough mountain trail. When your mountain trails start and end in war zones and military camps, yeah, Maybe not the best hiking trail in the world. Can you imagine if base camp at Everest was just like, I don't know, there's a crowd of evil dudes, just like just a base of Nazis just shooting people. Why not? I don't know. Other things that are going on. What has been going on in the 2 months since then? Obviously work has been kind of nuts. I did get end of year review thing happened at work, and I have received a little bit of a promotion-y kind of thing, a small pay rise and change of duties and whatnot, so yeah, it's really cool. I'm happy with that. I'm super pleased about that. It does mean I may have a little bit more disposable income to invest in the channel. Oop, I thought the game was going to break then. Music broke. Game does not like me wandering around here. That is safe to be said. So yeah, hopefully I can... One of the things I've been wanting to buy for a long damn time is monitors. I've been looking at... 1080p monitors would be great, because that would allow me to record in 1080p. 1440 monitors would just be super nice, just for me, honestly. All things considered, I would just love to have 1440p monitors just to be great. And there are some that you can get on eBay for like 150 quid, and it's like, do you get particularly good 1440p monitors for 150 quid? I don't know if you do. It's... Monitors are not something I've had to shop for, like, well, ever, honestly, actually, all things considered. One of my monitors I got came with my PC, or an old PC, like, nearly 10 years ago at this point. Maybe 9. The other one I found in like a second-hand shop. Yeah, it was exactly identical to my first monitor. I was like, great, I'm going to double up now, and it sent me back like 20 quid. So, yeah, I've got 2 of the same monitors, but they are, as I say, like a 9-year-old model, and I kind of could stand to upgrade. Because I literally can't record 1080p content on a monitor that's not 1080p. Are we out of the nasty territory? We are kind of getting there. I presume there's a allied base somewhere around here. I think those windmills over there are one. I didn't plan my walk out this far because I didn't expect to get this far. We are very close to the... where are we at? It's exactly behind me. Huh. So... this way? This must be the command post? Yeah, settlement vendor. Oh, I guess we are, yeah, pretty much right here. Huh. Head on into the base, I suppose. So yeah, those are something. If anybody has any advice or, yeah, recommendations on monitors, yeah, I would love to know, because that's something I'm just overwhelmed by. It's like, every time I try and look at a new piece of technology that I've never had to shop for before, I'm like, okay, all of a sudden now I need to learn everything I possibly can. I don't know what any of these acronyms and abbreviations are and things, and I need to make sure I'm getting the best one. Which acronym is best? Because some acronyms are inherently superior to other acronyms, and one needs to know that one's getting the best acronym. And the best, like, response time for monitors, obviously looking for good ones in that, and I've seen some that are like, oh, 1 or 2 millisecond response times, but then other ones that are like, the 1440p monitors I was looking at were like, the review I saw was like, oh, it's got a 4 millisecond response time, which was like, that seems kind of high compared to like the 1 and 2 ones, but apparently for these monitors that's actually really good. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for, I really don't. There's a giant red glowy thing over there. There's a crimson tank. I don't know why that was red and glowing. It's not like I clicked on it for any reason. It just glows when it fires, I suppose. Okay, we're now up on the ramparts with a giant cannon. This is not quite where I expected to wind up this video, but yeah, I guess this is where we are. So, Spiel I always did once a month. No, I did once a week. I would like to... I'm thinking that's maybe too much, because, well, oftentimes I never had many questions or things to work with. I'm thinking maybe do these once a month, then. Same format. It gives me more time to find them, because obviously this is a more limited content format. There's less stuff to see and do in WildStar. Well, to be fair, there wasn't a lot to see and do in Spiel. It was just procedurally generated. There's a lot to see and do, but a finite amount of it in WildStar. So, yeah. I'm going to try and find interesting walks. Similar to that, hopefully longer or more interesting. That was just kind of... let's call this one a pilot episode, shall we? Yeah. I'll try and find better things, something that might take me a good half hour to walk a really long distance or somewhere interesting. And we'll do those in the future. I will do these. I'll try and aim for the first of the month. Every first of the month is going to be WildStar Walks, working title. Knowing me, it's probably the final title. As always, if you can come up with a better title, I will give you a Steam game. But I'm not just going to dish out Steam games for everybody who comes up with a suggestion. But if you suggest a name for a title that I'm like, yes, I like that, I'll use it. I will give you a Steam game. Same deal I always have for all things. I'll get rid of interface so you can just look at my beautiful character some more. Yeah, first of the month, do this. Leave me topics and questions in the comments below. There is one question. The episode 150 of Spiel, I got one question, which I should have answered today, and I didn't. I will save that one for February. So I have one question for February. I need more questions for February. You guys want to leave me stuff to talk about. Hopefully, me only doing this once a month means there will be more going on in my life between episodes to actually give me other things to talk about as well. So, yeah, Happy New Year, happy new video format, and I'll see you in... I might not see you in WildStar because I don't know anyone in WildStar, but I'll see you around. Yeah!